Hello everybody, welcome to the video, and that's right, I know what you're thinking. Ben, you're using a tank in ambush? You're a piece of shit, scrub, no good, no berry, whatever. Okay, here's my thing about tanks. If you're gonna use a tank in ambush, which I think is bullshit, especially a blaster tank, you're not allowed to use a hardener. So I don't put hardeners on my tanks, because in ambush, you really don't fucking need them. And tanks are so cheap that even if someone does bring out their fucking particle cannon triple damage mod because, well, you beat my tank, so I'm gonna bring out the most OP thing because I actually don't know how to tank. I just have, really good tank builds, and I let the dude build, I let the build do the work for me because, I just can't tank whatsoever. Alright, here's what this video is going to be about. It's about 1.8. Uprising 1.8. Look at that motherfucker right there in his tank and shit. Like, putting his hardener on like a little bitch and shit. And look at that shit. I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do? I'm just going to run for it because if you want to tank in this game, your fuel injector is basically kind of like a second hardener or something. I don't know how to describe it. Did I not get an assist for that? But what was going on there? But it's like your second string of life. It really does help you out, especially against assault dropships. I even suggest putting them on rail tanks if you're gonna roll around the map with your rail tank, even though they're not really made for that. You don't have to be in the red line for God's sake, but you're supposed to be away from the battle. You're supposed to use the range of the rail tank, blah blah blah. Use that fuel injector, man. It's awesome. You got an assault dropship chasing you, fuck, hit the brakes, fuel injector, back up, 2 shots, dead with fucking railgun, because assault dropship pilots are fucking just, most of them are even bigger cowards than tankers. And that's the thing with tankers, you have to take into account that the fact that a tanker is naturally a coward. For whatever reason, they don't want to die. The reason they're in a tank is so they don't die as much. That's the whole point of being in a tank. So they're cowards, taking advantage of that in this game. And look at that dropship flying up there, doing all sort of dropship sort of things. What the hell, you know what I mean? I don't know if I get that motherfucker. Do I get him? Let's watch. Let's see if I can get him with my little large blaster turret. Getting him. Get him! And of course, dropship pilots. It's really hard to bail out if you don't know what you're doing in a dropship. I think you're supposed to switch seats then bail out. I don't know. I don't bail out of dropships much. I usually go down with the ship, or I crash them into buildings and I get out, because I'm basically not a dropship pilot. My philosophy of dropships is I fly them from point A and crash at point B, and I put down uplinks or whatever it is that I need to do. Look at this fucking railgun tank. See, this is how you're not fucking supposed to do it. I'm supposed to be talking about 1.8 patch notes or some shit like that, but look at this motherfucker. He's on the front lines with his double hardened railgun tank. Chase that motherfucker down. He is going down like a motherfucker. Anyways, 1.8. We got some big things coming in 1.8 for this game. Drop suits. We're getting all the racial drop suits except pilot suits, because pilot suits will never be in this game. Suck it, pilots. And we're getting all the racial variants. We're getting the Kaldari Scout, the Amar Scout, which the Amar Scout just kind of looks like an annoying little wasp. I don't know. And we get to know a lot about them through like posts and stringing everything together. There hasn't been anything official released on them, and the CCP always does testing and building up right to the last minute on their patches, but they didn't give a release date yet, which doesn't necessarily mean the patch is far away. It just means that they really want to get it right when they put it in. However, we all know that they don't. What? I shot that tank dead, motherfucker. What? Give me an assist. Where's my 75-point tank killing assist? Jesus Christ. I got the fucking donut on, see that ring above me? I'm supposed to be getting points for my team here with my fucking OP blaster, and shit just ain't working out, man. And this motherfucker's, yeah, he's dead. Sorry, sir. Yeah. A lot of people are like, avoid the tanks. Well, sometimes you just can't avoid the fucking tank, man. That fucking blaster's gonna get you. It doesn't matter if you have a good suit on or not. Usually the more HP you have on your suit to survive a blaster round more than like 3 shots, the slower you are. So you're fucked, man. You can sit there all day, but then eventually infantry's just gonna come crashing down on you. That's what makes the tank fucking OP. It basically does the job of like 10 people and it's just me in this tank, you know, me, and I think this tank costs just under 100,000 ISK, so it's nothing much to it, you know. But once again, no hardener, so it's okay, right guys? I have your approval. Do I have? I always wanted the approval of the Dust 514 community, because no, fuck that shit. Anyways, 1.8, we're getting all the drop suits, all the heavy suits and everything, except for the pilot suits, because, you know, pilots can suck a dick apparently. They're just gonna go to your marketplace one day, and you're gonna go under light drop suits, and pilot tab is just gonna be gone. They're gonna quietly remove it. Oh, look at this motherfucker, a shield hardener on a fucking Soma. What the fuck? And you know what the sad thing is this motherfucker's actually beating me with that shit. What the fuck is that shit? Looking back on this, man, I didn't play this guy right. You know, I just, whatever. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I didn't manage my overheat well, but I did charge them. That's what I like to do with tanks. When tanks land on the ground, I like to fucking hit that fuel injector and fucking charge them. You know, I want to catch them off guard as much as possible. But usually I try to fucking charge them like on their back end, especially with Madrugers, because they can't turn around as fast. And yeah, that's just the way it is. But 1.8, we're also getting a whole bunch of sidearms added to the game. And I know people will probably bitch that the sidearms are going to be OP or this one's better than this one. But dude, all the sidearms in this game are damn good for what their purpose is, I guess, if that's the word I'm trying to think of. Hit my injector, go. Oh, wait, hit the brakes. These motherfuckers right here, you're going to get it. But the Scrambler pistol, extremely good at close range. In fact, if there's a guy in this game named Mr. Mustard, all he uses is Scrambler pistols. Well, not all the time, but a lot of the times he uses them as his, you know, primary and secondary. He has two pistols because, you know, okay, let me destroy this tank first. Okay, I didn't destroy the tank, but at least I got the assist, right? No? What the fuck, CCP? How much damage do I... Seriously, man, how many points I missed out on this fucking shit? What the fuck? I'm supposed to be giving you a good video for y'all, not even having to worry about this fucking tank shit, and here I am trying to talk about 1.8 patch notes, but no! Motherfucking CCP can't be giving me war points and shit. What the mother flying fuck? But yeah, we're gonna have new sidearms, new drop suits, a little tweaks here and there, and of course they're also gonna put all these little things into the patches that we didn't ask for, that don't really matter, but some of the things that we didn't ask for that don't matter are kind of just like annoying in this game and kind of really stupid and whatnot. I mean, the pessimism about this game is at an all-time high, and 1.8 might be more make and break than usual about resolving some of that. So we'll see. Keep it straight from the hood, straight thuggin', y'all.